the Texan in Tokyo show. Bing! We practiced 10 times for this.
We actually did practice, which
Yes.
is embarrassing to admit. Hi, I'm Grace.
I'm Ryosuke.
In 2014, we started a YouTube channel because I am Texan.
And I'm from Tokyo and then got a job in Tokyo. My first and only traditional Japanese job. Ta-da!
The channel was called Texan in Tokyo because it's super creative with the name there. And through the channel, we got to do a lot of really cool things, travel all around Japan. I was on ninja, like Sasuke, so like Japanese Ninja Warrior.
Right. And we got to travel to the North Pole, South Pole, and ate lots of food in Japan.
Some of those things are true.
And then a couple of years later, we decided to have kids, and which meant
We stopped our channel.
we froze the time.
We stopped the channel. So here's the thing, is I do actually truly believe that every family has the right to share whatever feels right to them about their own kids. But I kind of at the same time felt like kids being the center of influencer content crossed this like ethical line for us. And I was really worried that our kids were going to grow up with this digital footprint that quite frankly embarrassed them because...
Right? I am already embarrassing enough.
And I'm awkward. So they already had that going for them.
Yeah.
2 years ago, a year and a half ago, we did an update video, which was more along the lines of just like, hi, still alive.
So, on to the updates. There is no more updates. I mean, just truth is, we're, just as normal as you guys. So our life is just, we eat, we work out, that's it.
You work out. I'm a little lazy there.
Yeah. So, that's about as far as you get.
We're kind of boring. I'm sorry. This is why it wouldn't work again. We're boring now.
Right. We're still married. That's for sure.
Hey,
We got
look
kids.
at that.
Yes. We got kids.
And my favorite comment that we got recently was, how the heck do y'all still look and act the exact same? Which I am taking as a compliment.
Yeah. I started wearing sunscreen.
Because I did not wear enough sunscreen in my 20s.
Yeah.
All right, so I figured that we would go through some of the comments from the last video, and you're coming at the sight unseen. I have them right here. So there were a lot on Ryosuke's English of like, is it just me, or has Ryosuke's English gotten a lot better? Ryosuke's English is so good now. Like, what is your secret? How did your English get to be so good?
And what was that? I don't understand.
Oh, like what did you use to get good at English? Like how, that was not grammatically correct.
Oh.
How did your English get to be so good?
I'm sorry. I speak no English no more. No more English no more.
What kind of accent is that?
My accent.
This is a terrible accent.
I don't speak English, Grace.
Yeah, I can clearly see that.
Truth is, I stopped caring, I think, which was the most impactful, I guess. Yeah. I stopped caring of what others think. Like, whether I'm making a grammatical mistake, I still make lots of mistakes even in Japanese as well. But I just want to have a good conversation. That's all. If I can't understand, I just ask, oh wait, what was that? And if they started talking something that I can't understand or don't want to understand, it's like, I need to go to the bathroom.
You do that a lot. Looking at the feedback or just some of the comments from some of our friends who only speak English, a lot of them will tell me like, oh Grace, your husband's a hoot. Like, Ryo's hilarious. He's so fun. He's so funny. He's such great company. Like, not a single person has been like, I want to become friends with Ryosuke because he speaks in perfectly grammatical English and never makes a mistake.
Well, true. I am a perfect human, but it is difficult to admit. Yeah. Yeah.
Leading with connection.
Right. And your Japanese has gotten so much better. Like, skyrocketed even to the outer space.
As I must never underestimate the power of just being okay, looking like an idiot, and
exactly. That's the point. Yeah.
Having these conversations with a lot of my Japanese mom friends where I'm like, I really am a articulate person and I am not as awkward as I'm making myself out to be right now, but this is the extent of what I can say right now, so...
Moving on.
Next comments were, what about your comics? I love them so much. Will there be more comics? Are you still drawing? Does Grace still do her comics? No new books. Thank you. I mean, I am still drawing comics. I've gone through a bunch of weird creative things. There was pottery there for a bit, watercolor, scrapbooking.
She's a creative lady.
If I'm not being creative, I feel like I would go twitchy or just combust. For whatever reason, I guess when we quit YouTube, I kind of figured it was all or nothing, that if we weren't going to do videos, then I didn't do books either, which doesn't make sense as I'm saying this out loud. So thank you for helping me realize that my own blind spot there. Yeah, I'm still drawing comics, and the super fun thing about it is I do a lot of drawing with our older kids, because a couple months ago your dad showed our kids my comic books. Not that we were hiding them from them, it just, I didn't think that they would be particularly interested in something that I did long before they were born. And our oldest kid had a lot of opinions about the comics that she thought were funny and the comics she did not find funny, and how I could have made them better. And in my defense, when I wrote them 10 to 11 years ago, I was not thinking about my yet unborn children and what they would think about it. So, we've been going through, her and I draw a lot together, and probably will publish a comic book together at some point. She actually, I mean, she is smart. She has a really good eye of design, and she has your sense of humor.
Yes, she does. All of our kids are so good at making fun of me.
They roast you.
They're so they know how to tease me, and which I love it so much.
You have this beautiful relationship with them. All right, so then the next comments were about Ryosuke's cooking videos. They were looking up your peanut noodle recipe, or this person was saying that they keep revisiting Ryosuke's stuffed pepper recipe all the time. I love that one.
Yeah, thanks for continuing to cook. I wish back then I was better at cooking or more organized per se. Now when I finish cooking, the kitchen's so clean. That's my superpower these days. But
that's the step, is like you have to be not as good at something or okay at something to then eventually become great at it. And like your cooking is phenomenal right now. You have put in those 10,000 hours.
Yeah. The only regret I have is, sometimes I do have regrets, okay? I wish I had made miso soup recipe. Just like pour miso. That's it.
I'm not laughing at your regret. I believe that that's a real regret that you have.
I wanted to show how easy it is to make a miso soup, and like with any veggies, like whatever is out there, you just do it, and that's something I wish I've done it.
We can put your recipe like in the description comment. Is that what it's called? The comment box just, and some of your vegetable recommendations, because it's not always.
Don't make mistakes. And don't make promises, Grace.
It's a low lift promise. There's a lot of, Grace, how did you style your hair? Grace's hair.
That's true.
Oh, this one says, you guys are growing older, more beautiful. Love the long hair. I guess you were kids. Now you look like young parent people, which I'll take that one. Thank you. I have you can't really see weight because it's up here. Let me take it down.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Fantastic.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Her signature hair.
My signature. This is my favorite accessory, actually. My hair is my favorite accessory beyond anything, because I don't wear earrings and I don't wear very many necklaces or whatever. I say as I'm wearing a layered necklace right now. Hi.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, and then thank you for commenting on how good my hair looks.
They're actually probably
I cut myself.
Comments.
I cut my hair. Yes.
You do. I stopped cutting your hair a couple years back because you had too much feedback about how I was doing. To be fair, I cut my own hair too. Like,
right,
it's not
true.
like,
yeah,
it's not, anyways.
That's true.
How do I style my hair? I sleep with my hair in a braid. And then if I'm feeling especially fancy, I will put a little bit of hair oil on it, no particular brand, like everything, and wrap the braid around a sock. And that's how I get these curls. And that is my hair care routine. Apparently my hair was breaking a lot in the middle of the night because I rolled around like a octopus. Is this an octopus? This is something. Anyways.
Yeah, some sort of
didn't realize
something.
that your hair could break that way. So that was my turning 30 interesting tip of like, oh, cool. Apparently you can sleep too aggressively and your hair breaks.
Yeah, and as for my hair, I'm getting, well, no one was actually interested, I guess, but I started getting white hair, gray hair. Which one is it? Black? White?
Well, you
Gray.
have some black hair.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, so I poured accidentally lots of salt, and then now my hair is getting a little bit white hair,
Salt,
gray hair,
pepper,
whichever. Yeah, salt and pepper.
I think it's white hair, saying you have white hair or gray hair. I guess I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, I have salt and pepper. That's all.
It's mostly pepper. But you got a little bit
And
salty.
even
You
a
look
beard.
so
Even
good.
beard. Some beard.
I know, you have like a single white hair in your beard, and I love it so much. You're going to be a very attractive 50-year-old man. You're a very attractive mid-30s man.
It's my hope.
But you're going to look so good old, as well as young. I'm going to just stop talking
Good
now.
save.
All right, well, I think that is it. At time of recording, we have a bit over 4,000 comments on our last video, which was a lot. So it was fun to just narrow it down by themes.
I just realized during, as we were recording, I was getting too close to the camera. And then like my face looked so big. I was like, oh, that's not fair. So
that was the weirdest. It just took me a while to get used to when I first moved to Japan and people kept telling me "kao chichai," like your face is small. I did not realize that was a compliment, and I was like, "Excuse me, my face is a perfectly proportionate size." Now I have recognized that is a good thing. That
it is a good thing.
Small face apparently is. Anyways, wow. So if you're still watching now, kudos, because this ended up a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. True.
Boy, can I
but
talk.
It is fun. It is fun though. Like, I forgot how fun it is. And thank you for giving us another opportunity. And maybe we will do this update video in 20 years.
Oh my gosh. In some undetermined amount of time to some other undetermined amount of time. Oh, my hair's out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. This has been fun, babe.
It has been.
Thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah,
oh, and then the why now is probably coming up.
Oh, right, yeah.
I forgot about that. So I was visiting a friend a couple weeks ago, and I helped her with a DIY project. It's my friend Rachel. She has a quite large YouTube channel, and I was in the background of like the video in a small section of it, and was not expecting anybody to recognize this face. So many people reached out and were like, "Hi, Grace, it's Texan in Tokyo." Which face. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess. So then they obviously came to YouTube, and we hadn't done an update video since the last one, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. So I was like, I guess we'll do another one. So hi, y'all.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Let us.
Let us who?
Let us in. It's cold out there. Wait, oh my god, Okay. It is extremely difficult to make a pun, like jokes, in a different language, just so you know.
Okay. I'm gonna can I turn off now?
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.